We can recycle up to 90% of a turbine, like the steel from the tower or the copper from all the wires, but the gigantic blades mostly get dumped into landfills. By 2050, we'll have an estimated 43 million metric tons of retired blades on our hands. There's a bunch of ideas out there on how to tackle blade waste. Some that already work at scale and some that still have to prove they do. Wind power companies across the board are throwing money at this. And while researching the story, I've repeatedly wondered, why? If you ask them, they'll say something like this.
Sustainability is at the core of our business.
It is also very much part of our DNA.
Which somehow only felt like half the answer. I mean, don't get me wrong. Throwing things in the dump and forgetting about all the materials that went into making them should not be the way forward. But with old blades, it looks and feels a lot worse than it is. I mean, these things are literally built to not decompose.
It should be pretty stable. They will just stay there basically forever.
So the main problem with landfilling is really that blades take up a lot of space.
You remember I said there will be 43 million tons of discarded blades by 2050. Well, there will be 12 billion tons of plastic waste in landfills and the environment by then. If we drown in waste, it's very likely not going to be down to wind turbine blades. But that's not the point.
Compared with plastic waste, it's tiny. Compared with lots of other bits of waste, it's tiny. But it's really important in the public eye. It's sort of iconic. So we've got these huge wind turbines which are making green electricity for us. And people say, yes, but at the end of life, you've got parts of this structure which are going to landfill. That is not green.